Miss Jeffries, my name's Darren Weeks. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Great, great. Before we get started, I want you to know that everything that's said in this room is confidential unless I feel like there's a danger to you or to somebody else. Okay? Is that you understand?
Yeah.
So you can be open with me and just, you know. First off, I read that you're here about your boyfriend. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on with that?
Well, he's on drugs, and this really upsets me. So I've tried talking to him about it and everything, but it's not going the way I would have hoped, and so I need somebody to talk to about it.
Okay, so your boyfriend's on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
How long has this been going on?
Well, really ever since we started dating, maybe even before then. We've been dating for about 3 years now, and he just about probably 6 months into our relationship, he came out to me saying, well, I smoke marijuana, and I'm going to do it right now. And so he just started smoking marijuana right in front of me and everything, and he didn't ask me how I felt about it or anything, and I just came to terms with it for a really long time, but I don't want to come to terms with it anymore.
Okay, so marijuana is all that you know about he's doing?
Yeah. As far as I know, there could be other things, but I've only seen him smoke marijuana.
Okay, you said that there could be other things. Is there signs that there may be something else going on?
Yeah. He started getting these sore patches on him, and he's always picking at them, and he's really nervous now, and I think it's gone really bad.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say is he's having these sores. You think he's doing more than just marijuana?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else going on? Any other kind of behavior that's suspect?
He's became really angry, and he's hit me even a few times. It's just, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Okay. When he's hit you, have you called the police or?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I just feel like that he would get angry, even more angry at me, and it would just make the situation a lot worse.
Okay. So your boyfriend, you're telling me your boyfriend smokes dope, smokes marijuana. He has progressively gotten more aggressive toward you over the past 3 years. You said you guys were dating, and he's actually gotten physical with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you guys live in the house by yourself, or do you have children?
We have one child. It's not his child; it's just my child.
Okay.
And she's 2 years old.
2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What's that relationship like?
With him and my child?
Yes, ma'am.
He's great with her. When he's not high, when he's sober, he's the most loving person, and she loves him, and they play together, and they have a wonderful relationship.
So how is he when he's high with her?
He gets very agitated at her too, and he's never put his hands on her, as far as I know, but I've never really left them alone together when he's in that situation. He just gets agitated at her, and he's just like, Sarah, go away. And, it breaks her little heart, and she'll just go running off crying, and then that makes us argue, and then she's having to listen to us argue and yell, and then she gets to see him physically abuse me, and it's just not a good situation for her to be in either.
Okay. So he's not physical with her.
Mm-mm. I'd kill him.
Well, we can't condone killing somebody.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't. I don't have it in me to actually do that, but
Of course.
that's my baby. I would do anything for her.
I understand. So I think that I think what you're telling me is that you need to fix the situation. You're trying to figure out how to fix the situation or how to break the relationship, maybe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, because it has got physical with you, we will probably need to contact the police department and file a report on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that this office can actually take over and do if you don't, because there is, as I said in the beginning, the threat of somebody being harmed, which would be you,
Mm-hmm.
and get a restraining order. Got through the legal channels there, but what I'm more interested at right now in this moment is how are you dealing with it?
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not dealing with it. I have no way out, and it's just not a good situation, and I want to get out. But even if I do call the cops or anything like that on him, as soon as he gets out, he would find me. And I really don't have anywhere to go.
Well, this agency has resources for women's shelters,
Mm-hmm.
which means for single mothers or domestic abuse victims. So we can actually start networking in and try to find you a place to go while everything else is going down, to coordinate you getting out of the situation while he's incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys live in an apartment? Do you own a home, or
It's we're renting a home right now.
is the lease in his name?
It's in both of our names.
Okay. Well, what we can do is we can get you out, you and your child.
Mm-hmm.
We can get you guys out of the situation and maybe give some distance between it and see if we can get him into a counseling situation where maybe he might want to get help. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah, it really does. I would really like some more information about this.
Okay, well, like I say, I mean, we can get you, or we have the resources to get you into a domestic violence shelter. We also have the resources here to get him drug counseling, and perhaps with between the two, we can find some sort of resolution
Mm-hmm.
to the problem, to the issues that are going on inside the home.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, I mean, does anybody else know about this?
No. My father, he passed away a few years back, and my mother, she's on drugs herself, and so I really don't have anything to do with her. And his side of the family, I've never even met them, so.
Okay. If the women's shelter is full or we're waiting on a bed, is there somewhere that some family member that you could call on to help you with a place to stay till we get you into a shelter?
Maybe a coworker or something would be willing to let me stay with her for a while.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that you're also going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any classmates that you have that kind of a rapport with?
Yeah, I believe I do. I have some really close classmates. We're in a good, comfortable group of people and everything, and we're all pretty much a family for each other. I've not told anybody in my situation though, and so I don't know how they would react to that, because they've all met my boyfriend and they seem to like him fairly well, and that would ruin his reputation.
Well, I think we've got bigger issues than his reputation we're going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
So what we've talked about is that your boyfriend's on drugs and he's been abusive.
Mm-hmm.
You suspect he's doing more than marijuana by his aggressiveness of late, and other signs that he may be doing something a bit more than marijuana. And we're going to try to get you into a women's shelter and try to get the police involved, because it's gone to abuse and you're in physical harm, and try to get, see if we can work these two angles of it out and get you and maybe him to a place to where you guys can see a different way of going about this. Does that seem acceptable?
Yeah, it really does.
Okay. Is that it? Dynamite, how bad was it?
It was really good.